So the good news is that the coach finally named players who will go and go in camp in Lusaka to start preparing for the AFCON that will be staged in Ivory Coast. Okay, so 55. This means that most of the players that have featured for Chipolo Polo in the recent past are there. Those who played in Indola when we played against Congo Brazzaville, most of them are there, and a good number of those that played the CHAN tournament in South Africa are there. So this gives the coach and the technical bench a good number or a pool of players to pick from. Okay, most of the players that we complained about that they are not being called to the national team are there. Miguel Chayoa, okay, Kennedy Msonda, Tandy Mwape, and most of them, the locally based players, the Andrew Piri from Muza FC is also there. Wisdom from Forest is also there. And yeah, I think too numerous to mention. Talk about Badu, Joshua Mdale from Power Dynamos is also there. Okay, so this means that the coach and the technical bench on this one, we applaud you. Job well done, Avram and the company. Okay, so we don't just criticize even where it's not necessary. We talk because we know what we mean, and those critiques, we've proved you wrong. Okay, the people we talked about, the people who wanted to be part of the team, they are there in the provisional squad. Okay, so this means that those who are going to be selected, we can now at least be rest assured that maybe the boys that we cried for who haven't been picked, they didn't prove to the technical bench and the coach that they are ready to play for the national team. But most of them, they are good. Okay, and I know they'll have a tough time to pick the 27 member squad. Remember, CAF had increased the number from 23 to 27. Now get it. This is option, meaning if you want, as a country or as a team, you can say, we don't want 27. I think we can do with 23. So we're coming with 23 players. That's fine. But if you want, you can say, oh, good chance to give others who have just come, and especially those maybe who are being called for the first time, maybe one or two, to say, let them have a feel of what it feels to play at a bigger stage, a big tournament. Okay, then you can include those four. They have the same privileges that every player will have, which is a good thing. So I'm sure we're going with 27 players to AFCON. So it's official. CAF confirmed that 27 players can be registered with CAF by 3rd January. Okay, this means that by 3rd January, the list should go to CAF, and then they also start those preparations. You know, it's just from 3rd up to 13th January, the tournament starts. So if you don't submit by then, it becomes difficult. Or you can submit even before that. Okay, this gives them time to make those jerseys, put their names on the bag, your kit supplier to do all those things, so that there's still time. Okay, so that's what is trending in the football world. Okay, so among the notable ones, those who've been caught, the ones that people cried for and wanted to be included: number 1, Miguel Chayoa; number 2, Eme Mavika is also there. Okay, so at least they will see that partnership that people have been crying for in defense, if it can really work out with the Sonda, Sunzu, and Marike, that partnership, and we look forward that it becomes a success, because it's a long time since we've been at the AFCON. We've missed it 3 times. We're talking about 6 years plus. Okay, no, not 6 years. Yeah, almost there, but 6 years plus. That's what I said. So everyone will be happy to see our boys play. And remember, I always say this could be a different AFCON altogether. Zambia won the AFCON under 20. the same players, 3/4 of them are still playing there. Okay, Fashion Zakala, Patson Daka, Emmanuel Banda, Lamek Banda, I think he was not part of that. Most of them are still playing, okay? And they played with almost their friends who have also graduated, of course, with some of the seniors. So we have a team that can compete at the highest level in Africa, okay? Where we can even get the results if coach and the technical bench get it right, okay? Our weakness still remains the goalkeeper. I'm not lying, and I'll say this again. Our weakness still remains the goalkeeper. So that's where you need to work very hard. Remember, I had said this before, that yes, Davis Pitt is a good goalkeeper coach and trainer, but if we can say we want somebody to assist, it should be Kenneth Mwene. Okay, why? Kenneth Mwene recently retired. You know, he has a lot that he can offer to our boys, okay, in terms of advice and everything, because he is in form. Okay, he can teach them tactics. You know, he has skills that are so rare. Okay, look at his history. Penalty taking. How many goalkeepers in the world will take penalty? 10 out of 10? Very few. So there's a lot that can be learned. Now, talk to Mamelodi Sundown. We need this player or this member of your staff. Okay, so just for 2 months, maybe you're talking about December, or if you want to tell them December 20 up to January after the AFCON, February 13, because I am sure we may go all that far. Clubs won't be engaged in competitive games and everything. They'll be on recess, in short. There'll be no activity. So they can easily allow him to go and be part of that Chipolopolo technical bench. Okay, not on a permanent basis, but just for that period. We've seen this. We've seen some players who are caught during the AFCON when we won. They were caught in the name of being a player. They never played any game. They were there motivating others. You know, that kind of influence is also needed. It's very important that we take everyone on board who can add value. Okay, yeah, about that. So we look forward, and we know that from 55, the best of the best will be picked. Okay, those who will prove. But I'm optimistic. The defense issue may be sorted, yeah, slightly better than what we had, because a lot have been caught. There is a Kapumbu from Zesco trying to, a lot of people said he can strengthen the midfield. Yeah, who knows? Okay, well, Tandy Mwape, he's proved he's been at the national level, he's played at the highest level, he's played for the biggest club in Africa, TP Mazembe, one of the biggest clubs in Africa. So there's that experience that these boys are coming with to the national team. So wish them the best and look forward to that time when Zambia will triumph in Ivory Coast. We can go all the way. It could be the time that we win that trophy. Last time we won it was 2012, and now 2024, or 12 years. After 12 years, we're going back in West Africa to reclaim that trophy to Zambia, and I believe we can go all the way to do that. I did talk about the group that we are in. Probably as time goes on, we can again refresh our memories about that. But maybe now what you are likely to be seeing is that we'll be having discussions on looking at other groups as well, so that it helps you to psychologically be prepared for those shocking results, and looking at which games may be of interest for you to watch as the days progresses. So today is 15 December. The tournament is starting on 13th December, so meaning that we have 28 days to go, almost 27 days. So it's very soon we'll start watching those games. Okay, so yeah, away from Zambia now, there were games that were played in the UEFA Champions League. So here now I can also tell you one or two things that you may want to hear. Okay, so Real Madrid and Manchester City are the only teams that finished on a high, as in they played 6 games, okay, and they won all the games. meaning that they have 18 points. Manchester City, Real Madrid, 6 out of 6. Okay? Only 2. Not Barcelona, not PSG, not anyone. Not even Arsenal. Okay? Real Madrid, Man City. I won't be surprised if these two teams will reach the final and probably one of them winning it. Okay? The only other team that came in at least second was Bayern. Bayern, they played 6. I think they drawn 2 or something like that, because they have 16 points. Okay, so they also are the favorites. These three, okay, get me correctly, these three, one of these will win the UEFA Champions League. These 3 teams, Bayern, Man City, Real Madrid. Remember, Real Madrid may struggle in La Liga, but when it comes to Champions League, they know what they do. They mean business, okay? I support Liverpool, and you know the history. I understand them. I know them, okay? It's the only team that has given us problems in European football when it comes to that competition, okay? Atletico Madrid, they also did well in their group. They emerged top of their group. Okay, Arsenal also emerged top of their group with 13 points. They struggled a bit. They made surprising. Sevilla finished bottom of their table in Group B, where they had Arsenal, PSV, Lens, and Sevilla. Like I said, so Sevilla, they are not doing fine. Even in their league, they are not doing fine. Group D was interesting because this is a group where we had the Salzburg. You know, Salzburg, when we talk about Salzburg, it's a team that has got history with Zambia. Most of the players, even now, some are still playing in Switzerland. Okay, so they also finished bottom of the table. They had Real Sociedad, Inter Milan, and Benfica. Okay, Dortmund from Group F and PSG also finished first and second respectively, meaning that Newcastle and Milan, Newcastle, they finished bottom of the table. Milan, maybe they have the chance to go into the knockout in Europa. Okay, Manchester United also, the same thing happened. They finished bottom of the table. Okay, very unfortunate. They have made people to start talking a lot, saying EPL is overrated. It's not overrated. Okay, EPL is not overrated. Is one, the most watched and the most competitive. I always say this. It's the most competitive. Okay, yeah, we can argue about other things, but not on those two. So that's what is happening when it comes to European football. Expect Real Madrid, Man City, or Bayern either to play all these, maybe 2 of these to be in the final, or one of them to be in the final, or to win it. Okay, yeah, I know you say a lot of things. Football is played on the pitch, what, but this is the fact that I'm telling you. Many of you may not be happy to hear it, but listen. The other good thing happening is that Wetson Nyirenda is in Morocco attending a CAF Pro license coaching badge. That is, I think, should be the last one in Africa. So when you reach that, you go into the group of the elite coaches, okay, where you have the likes of Piso Mosimane, okay, and other coaches. It's the badge that after that you may start chasing the UEFA what badges. Okay, so it's good for him if he goes and gets that. It will put value on him, and obviously learn some new tactic in modern football. Okay, so we wish him the best as well as he gets on that journey. Now remember, as always, we have products that we sell. Atherford perfumes. We have the famous Black 5. This is the Black 5. You've heard Black 5. Okay, you're going to a wedding, for a date and maybe just want to smell nice, going for church and everything, this is the go-to. And it's not only that, we have a lot different. Okay, you can talk to us. Even lotion is there, both for ladies and for men. Roll-ons we have. So a lot of these products that will make you look out, smell good, and be admirable. We have them. Okay, and now recently we also have the Bluetooth microphone. Okay, so this one, if you're a vlogger or you make content for social media or for TV, you are a radio station or you are a TV station, these are good for interviews where you maybe you want to record using your phone. So you just plug in the way they are, and these are microphones like you've seen the one I'm using. So you can use this. It makes your sound to come clear and to block background noise, so that in case you are doing interviews where there is a lot of noise, it will cut off those unwanted noise, wind and everything, and you sound professional. Okay, so yeah, that's it about tonight or today's chat. And I officially inviting you that we have a YouTube channel that you can subscribe to. It's called Michael. We may be able to share a link sometime later, but for now we are restricted. We don't know what's happening with Facebook. Okay, so we hope we will be allowed to do that, and then you can also watch content. Some of the content we don't share here, we put them on that platform. Okay, we are on TikTok, we are everywhere. Okay, Instagram, all these platforms are active and we share content there. Okay, so on Sunday a big one is happening. Sunday. Okay, please, if you are a Manchester United supporter, this is a fact. Put your emotions aside. Okay, don't expect too much. You know your team, they are going through a lot. Okay, they finished top of the table in UEFA. Okay, in the league, not doing very well. You can't compare them to Liverpool, sitting on top of the table. Okay, don't make that mistake. Last time they played with Liverpool, played with Manchester United. Manchester United was wired. Guess what? 7-0, 7-0. Okay, so nothing much will change. They'll concede goals. Okay, they're not going to win. In short, I'm telling you this, they're not going to win. Okay, if they're lucky, maybe they can score. Maybe they can score. Don't be fooled that because Liverpool lost yesterday with that Casmo team. If you follow football, you know what I'm talking about. They used Team C. Okay, that was Team C. There's a reason why Klopp didn't use the players that you know from Liverpool, because he's reserving them for that Sunday game. Okay, so that game, very important to Klopp. He knows we have to start beating these big guys so that we win the league. Okay, I know people might say it's too early and everything, but remember, even 2019 it was like this. We get on the summit of the table and we are going. People expect us to drop. Nothing was happening. So Liverpool likely to win on Sunday. Okay, they will score goals. Okay, when I say goals, I mean not less than 2. They will score. That is a fact. If Manchester United are lucky, not that they are going to score, if they are lucky, they may get a consolation goal. Okay, I've told you, at least I've warned you, so don't say you are not warned. Okay, I'm telling you this because I want to prepare you for that psychological thing, so that you reduce on expectations and the shocks that come with expecting a lot. Okay, so I think now you can continue trusting us when we talk about this thing. Okay, the CAF awards. CAF did give awards. Okay, Barbara Banda didn't win the award despite scoring a lot of goals. She scored 32 goals, but Asisa Toshola from Nigeria, who scored 28 goals, is the one who won the award. Why? Because according to reasoning, is that she plays for Barcelona, who won the league and I think the Champions League for women in Europe as well. So because of that, she was awarded that, meaning that her goals contributed to winning that trophy. Barbara Banda didn't win the league and all those things. I think they factored those in despite scoring a lot of goals. But again, it can be argued that these are individual prizes, not necessarily team prizes. Okay, so in that way, she should have been considered. Okay, away from that, but look now, what is worrying is that they picked Tarinda Chawinga from South Africa. That girl, she's a good player. Okay, she plays for Mamelodi Sundowns. She scores goals, but for club and country, she scored about 4 goals. Okay, and now Rachel Kundananji was not nominated, didn't finish in top 3. Why? Because she scores more than maybe 15 or so, if I get the numbers correct, for club and country. Why? Is it that they can't have 2 players coming from the same country being nominated in the top 3 or what? We don't know. Okay, so that's food for thought. Anyway, okay, so or could it be the same reasoning that she also won CAF Champions League for women in Africa with Mamelodi Sundowns, or what? Or the league there? We don't know. But so far, Rachel Kundananji is doing fine in Spain. She's playing for CFF Madrid, not the Real Madrid women team, no, the others, but she's doing fine. And rumors are that there are other teams that are interested in signing her. We wait and hear for that. The other player who is being tipped to move is Victor Osimhen, the African Player of the Year, the one who won the league, the award of African Player of the Year, is also expected or likely to be playing for Chelsea if they agree with Napoli in terms of cash. But they are likely to break their bank because they know what Napoli said when rumors from Saudi Arabia came that they want to sign Victor Osimhen. He told them it's not for sale. Even if we tell you the price, you may not be able to pay. So maybe Chelsea may likely sell some of their players and probably add up and negotiate with Napoli to get Osimhen in their squad. As it stands, Napoli is not doing fine. Okay, they haven't been winning recently, about 4 or 5 games. Most of them have been draws. And it's recent, was it yesterday or the other day, they won when they played in the Champions League. Okay, but in the league, not very good, not doing very well at the moment. But yeah, we wish him the best, that he finds a better club next time. He helped Napoli, who had stayed for a long time without winning the league. The last time they won the league was when they played, when Diego Maradona was playing for them. Now Diego is old, probably getting to 60 something, 70 years. You know now what that means. And helping them to win it for the first time, I think he deserves some respect, and he deserves the award that he won as Africa Player of the Year. Okay, yep, our boys are back. Lamek Banda, Fashion Zakala, and Pat Sondaka, they were all on target last weekend when they played. So meaning that they are coming on a high. They have been scoring. So we hope they replicate that when we go to Ivory Coast. And if they do that, what will stop us from winning the AFCON? Okay, we can win the AFCON and prove those who are criticizing that the 2012 victory was an emotional victory. We didn't deserve to win and what. But if you ask me, that was not. The boys who were there at the time, they worked very hard. We remember how they played. And if you want to watch some of those, we have a video on our page. You can just go down, you'll find it. I think it should be versus Libya. We'll try to get some more so that you can relive those moments. Okay, so thank you, and remember to do business with us. All the products that we sell on this platform, we deliver free of charge. Okay, the cost of delivery is on us. The prices for all these products, whether you want them on wholesale or retail, are quite reasonable. Even the jerseys and everything, replicas, you won't believe when you ask for the price of this. You can find out in the comment section or you can inbox us, you can DM us, and we'll be able to respond to you. Okay, so thank you very much. Keep watching, keep subscribing, keep following our page. Also on YouTube, you can subscribe, push in that notification button so that you get and to be notified when we share things like this. We'll continue, we may chat more, maybe tomorrow or the other day, to continue updating you on the beautiful game of football. Signing off.